Dave, Gerry, and Howard with you. We are in College Park, Maryland, which, among other things, is the home of Will Likely. Now, Will Likely has 8 defensive or special teams touchdowns already in his career. That is tied for the most through a player's junior year in FBS since 2000. So we are going to define him as a potential Big Ten game changer.
Yeah. Okay.
So as a tribute, as a jumping off point. Who are some of the other guys you look at as potential game changers in this league?
C.J. Beathard of Iowa. Iowa loses some players, right, to graduation. They're probably going to be favored to win the West. I can remember C.J. making plays last year to change games. I think he's going to make even more this year. Remember, last year he was a first-year starter. He had started some games, I think, but he was really a first-year starter, and he was tremendous in certain situations. I think he'll be even better this year, and he'll have a lot of opportunities to change games, and I think he'll change them.
So like you to go to the guy that's going to have his hands on the football every time, the
known commodity.
Right. I mean, that's just great.
No creativity.
Do you feel good about yourself now?
Did you two rehearse this?
Well, it's just, I mean,
it's just really serious.
It's second nature
You
at this
haven't
point.
picked someone yet, so why don't you go, Howard, and we'll see who he picks.
Well, I'm going to tell you, and I'm going to put a little bit of a twist on this.
Okay.
Because I think, as I always do, because I think you talk about guys that can change games, right? They can affect it. I think when you look at the scouting report, you've got to circle his name and say, we better make sure we can account for him. Malik McDowell, nose tackle, Michigan State. He's not just going to be playing nose tackle this year. He's going to be moving around a little bit. So he's a guy that's going to demand, not ask for, but demand a double team. And he's my game changer.
Great, man. They lost
That's breaking news.
No, why they lost it?
How is that different than C.J. Beathard?
It's a huge difference.
Why? He's different position? No,
Trevor,
lost a ton of pieces on that line. You got to look for someone who's in a little bit.
There's a surprise. You're defending Howard. Who's your pick?
You know, I really went back and forth on this. I thought for a while maybe I'd go Janarian Grant. We're going to see him at Rutgers tomorrow. A great return man, and he would get my honorable mention. But I'm going with Mitchell Page. I mean, how about Mitchell Page at Indiana? He stood out to me again when we were there. He had 2 punt return touchdowns last year. First Hoosier since Rob Turner to do that. He also led them in receiving touchdowns. So to me, Mitchell Page, a little bit diminutive, but man, he can change games. Yeah, he's small and diminutive.
Let me throw
he's
one
also
other
not
name.
A large man.
Yeah, let me throw one other name out there really quick. I know we're
so this
time
is
and all this stuff.
So we have to have 2 now?
No. We'll just go with my second one, Jabril Peppers. Because he's going to be on offense.
Another breaking news.
He'll be on defense. He'll be in the special teams game.
That's brilliant.
I mean, he is unbelievable.
Who the fuck of him? Wow.
Clearly not you.
No, really. Right? Wow, that was really something.
So those are our Big Ten game changers. Man, Howard hit this one out of the park.
Oh, yeah.
I brought something to the table.
Really good.
Howard's great.